Hey guys, how y'all doing today? My name is Franchise Fanatic and welcome back to the channel. And today, for you guys, this is another Grand Theft Auto video. Now, I've been making a few of these videos recently. I told you before I was going to do a big GTA series where I kind of cover every single game that at least I own, and just kind of doing a little mini review on it. So I did my GTA 6 video. I got a lot of views, so thank you to everyone who did watch that reaction. I know a lot of it was a lot of hate, which, look, it doesn't bother me. People on the internet say whatever they want to say. And, you know, they can suck rocks. But, whatever. It's just, I've grown accustomed to it. It doesn't bother me. But, and then I got the video with the GTA 6, how basically that game has to save gaming. And speaking of gaming, one of the big foundations of gaming is Grand Theft Auto, specifically GTA 3. Now, this game really kind of, it came out in 2001, and it kind of blew up. Not physically. Metaphorically blew up. Because at the same time, it's like, okay, this is what a video game can be, right? We have the mature rating. There were M games before, but now we have a really, good foundation, right? We get a 3D open world crime game where you play as a guy, just a dude named Claude, and he's just going around killing, you know what I mean? But it seems very, very easy to say now, like, oh yeah, it's GTA 3, we have GTA 5 now, but back in the day, man, GTA 3 was like the big freaking deal. Like, that showed that games can push past just Mario. You know what I mean? The 8,000th Mario, and I love Mario, but the 8,000th Mario game, this was where it was like, okay, we can actually have a 3D open world. We can have this crime element. We can have, a bunch of guns, and we can have sex and drugs and swearing, and people can say fuck, and, it was just like, that was a big deal back in the day, and it was like, oh my god, wow, you know what I mean? Like, can they do that? Can they get away with this? And, of course, GTA is a series that has been controversial since basically Grand Theft Auto 1, which was actually, those top-down 2D, race and chase style things. But this is really where video games kind of took shape. And, there are others like Doom or Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2007 or, there's a lot of games. Even Lego Star Wars, the video game. That introduced a lot of Lego stuff. But GTA 3 was one of the founding fathers, quote-unquote, of video gaming. And I gotta be honest, it does and it doesn't hold up. Now, the version you're seeing is the Definitive Edition, which no one likes. I own it. I bought it. I love it. This game, though, I don't know. I don't love it. I will say that I did beat it, okay? Like, I played through the whole thing. I beat it. I enjoyed it when I was playing it. But there's a difference, like this remaster that you're seeing, they didn't really change a whole lot. It's just like, okay, they added bloom, or they added freaking, faster loading times, and it looks better, and, but it still retains the same graphic quality of the original, just, it's like shinier, you know what I mean? That's not to say it's bad. In fact, I'd even say GTA 3 looks pretty good. Hell, GTA 3 Definitive Edition looks better than GTA 4. Just saying. But I will tell you this. There's a difference between making a good game that holds up and a good game that holds up for some. Because when you hear the term, oh, GTA 3 is, it's very, it's the foundation of gaming and all that. It's like, okay, yeah. Like, it is. Like objectively. Like, it's one of the greatest games in terms of achievement ever. Because of what it did and what it set out to do and where we're at now in almost 2024. But at the same time, does it hold up? Is it still fun? Now, if I were to play, I did own the 2001 GTA 3. I don't think I have it anymore. I did get rid of it because it was shit. But like, straight up. But the Definitive Edition, again, I beat it. Like, they have a lot of good quality of life enhancements. Of course, now in just December 8th when I'm filming this, it is, very much a more polished game than when the Definitive Edition, launched. But at the same time, look, it works, but I'll get into my biggest issue right now, and that's basically game design. Because the game design for this game is not too good. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it pioneered so much. But if you really look at it from a, I don't even want to say like a now perspective, just like a gaming perspective, this, the story is just non-existent. I mean, there is a story, but it's just so bad you don't even care. Like, Claude doesn't even effing talk. He gets shot by his girlfriend, who, like, her voice gets cut off by the gunshot in the beginning. Really weird editing there. And then you get past the whole milk rain stuff, which they patched. It's really just Claude running around Liberty City, just killing cops and gangs, and taking jobs from random mob guys. You get the mob, you get the mafia, you get the whatever. You know what I mean? You get so many different mobs and gangs in this game. Or yeah, it's fun because you're doing fun stuff, right? You're killing bad guys, you're driving away, you're getting new guns, you're getting money, you're taking jobs from people. It's a fun campaign. It's just not a good story at all. It's probably the weakest out of all the Grand Theft Auto games. And that's not to say it's like horrible, but you know, I just gotta say what it is. At least this is my opinion. You know, it doesn't hold the candle to even, you know, San Andreas, which I don't think is the best either, but we'll get to that. But I do think that, you know, GTA 3 holds up for the most part. The gunplay is still okay. They added some new stuff where you can, like, you know, aim better. They have the, you know, like GTA 5 style control where you are playing on Xbox. Hold LB, you know, you get the weapon wheel and all that. So, you know, it's cool. But at the same time, you can update it as much as you want, and it can run great, and it can look great, and it can all these really good quality of life improvements. But besides the story, there's one thing that really ticks me off, and this is not a definitive edition problem. This is just a GTA 3 problem ever since it came out. And that is that whenever you die or get wasted, you lose all your guns. Now that, I don't want to say is a big negative, because you can go, oh, well, franchise, that's just gaming. That's just how they did it. Get used to it. Like, yeah, I know. Okay, I'm not stupid. They didn't do that because they were idiots. They did it to make you incentivize, you know, driving into people and cars and shooting guys and running over cops and getting their guns and buying guns from the gun store. I know why they did it, all right, because you get money every time you break shit in this game. But at the same time, it is really weird because you get killed. Like, you'll see in this, you're seeing right now, you get killed, like, every 5 minutes in this game. The gameplay you're seeing is me after I completed the entire game. I didn't get all the collectibles, but I did the story, alright? So, I was at this moment where I can get all the guns. I entered my cheat codes, and I got my guns. But every time you die, you have to enter cheat codes, which takes time out of gaming, which sucks. I know it's a little thing, it just irks me for some reason, you know what I mean? Like, I don't mind the fact that they did that as a gameplay mechanic, but in nowadays, it is tedious. Also, at the same time, the gangs that I mentioned beforehand, they will attack you on sight. You know, in most games like GTA 5 or, I don't know, any other game ever where you shoot at a gang member or a cop, they shoot back. Now they just shoot at you first. They don't care if you're Claude, if you're that old lady I shoved in the head by mistake a few minutes ago in the game that you probably saw. It is just it's a nightmare. Because I was literally trying to film this for you guys. I'm like, all right, we're going to film some exploration. You know, maybe we'll get into a shootout. It'll be, you know, just get some gameplay. And all of a sudden, I'm driving. You've probably seen it so far. The guys just shoot at you. Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm trying to drive and just explore the city. Walk around, run around, drive around, whatever. Fly around. Just explore, right? How any other open world game should be. But instead, there are certain blocks or certain avenues or certain roads you go down where the mobs will just shoot at you. Some of it works, right? Because you are essentially, you know, some of the guys are less powerful in terms of their attack, you know, damage and all that. But some of the guys, they're wearing black suits. I don't know if they're the mob or the mafia, but basically they shoot at you with these shotguns. And you've seen it already, or you will in a minute here. Every single time I'm driving in whatever car I have, it could be a sports car or an industrial car, it could be whatever kind of car, right? It's a one-shot kill in a car. So, like, I'm driving, trying to explore the city that Rockstar made, and just have a fun time, and I'm getting shotgunned by the frickin' mob and mafia, and I die. I can't tell you how many times I saw the word wasted on my screen. That is poor game design. And yeah, it's fun, right? On paper. Oh, wow, the gangs shoot at you, and you can have gang shootouts and gang wars. It's fun, right, on paper. But then in execution, some people just want to, you know, roam around the game and drive around without, you know, getting shot at by a freaking mob boss, you know, from the corner of your eyes or whatever, from behind you. So, yeah, on paper, it's a good idea, but in execution, it's really, really freaking annoying because, you know, you could be trying to do a mission. You could be just trying to run around or drive around, or, like I said, just be in this world that they made. And then you get shot and your car explodes, wasted. Okay, enter the cheat code. And then you go around the corner and you're trying to, you know, have some fun or whatever. Oh, and then the game decides that, hey, we're going to have this cop car come out of nowhere and hit you. And then a mob guy's going to come out of nowhere and shotgun you and wasted. Then you're going to put the cheat codes in. And then you want to go and, you know, drive around the world. And you're like, oh, this is cool. You know, I'm across the bridge. We're in the next part of Liberty City. This is cool. Oh, there's a gang guy and he killed me in one shot again. Oh, shit. Wasted. It's just very annoying. And I'm going to be honest. I beat the game. I enjoyed the game. Okay, I entered the cheat codes. I've had this game for more than 2 years at this point. I enjoyed it, and I really liked it. But after I filmed this gameplay for you guys, I uninstalled it because, quite frankly, when I play an open world game, I don't like to die every 8 seconds because the guys are so freaking overpowered. And it's not a situation of, oh, get good, because the armor that you get and the health that you get is just non-existent. Like, they plow through it like it's cheese, you know what I mean? They cut right through it. And yeah, you can have the tank and all that, and yeah, look, it is fun, but it becomes not fun when all you're doing is dying and entering a weapon cheat code so that you can, like, defend yourself. Like, GTA 5, you can run around, hell, even Vice City for the most part, you can run around that game, or San Andreas, or even 4, and really, a lot of the times, people will shoot at you when you shoot at them. Like, if you just want to roam around in GTA San Andreas, pretty much you can, unless the balls get mad at you or whatever. We'll talk about that when we do San Andreas. But, yeah, it's just a very annoying thing. And it really does take you out of it, and it makes me not want to play it, because all I'm doing is dying because, they're one-shotting you in your car, and I just want to go across the bridge, for God's sake, But, look, at the end of the day, I don't hate this game, and I don't want any of you idiots who were in my other GTA 6 video to comment, oh, you're just fucking stupid. Look, yeah, it's my opinion. If you disagree, that's perfectly fine. Tell me in the comments. We'll discuss it. I'm fine with that. But, at the end of the day, I did have fun, okay, when I completed it. Free roaming after completion is fun for a little bit until you get, drop shotted and 360 no-scope by a mob boss with the eyesight of a cheese grater. It really does suck. And at the same time, it really is a beautiful game in terms of what it pioneered, and I respect it for that, right? We wouldn't have Grand Theft Auto, or hell, a lot of the games that we have now without GTA 3. It did that much. Some people see Grand Theft Auto and they're like, oh, that's the game where there's cursing and you kill cops. But there's a lot more to Grand Theft Auto, right? It's a satire. Pretty much, there's a lot of evolution that comes from this series, and at the same time, it really does suck to know that one of the greatest pioneers in gaming, to me, isn't fun because of really crap game design, which on paper works, but in execution, it doesn't work. And I know a lot of people that played GTA 3 when it came out are just used to it, but I don't know, man. Maybe it's me, but I did have fun. I do like this game. Again, I bought it, but, I did have to say that, yeah, I uninstalled it, just because it's not that fun to me anymore. But I enjoyed it when I was playing it, and I do respect it for what it is, but in today's standards, some of the choices they made really don't hold up. So I'm going to give Grand Theft Auto 3 from a 0 to a 10. That's how I'm going to rate these GTA games. I'm going to give GTA 3 a 7. I think that it did a lot of good things. Like, it works, it's functional, it looks good, it plays well, and it can be fun a lot of the times. But again, really, it just takes your enjoyment out when all you're doing is dying because of really poor implemented game design, where it kind of, obliterates every fun thing you want to do, because I'm just entering the weapon cheat code so I don't die when I turn the corner. Like, when you play a horror game, you turn the corner, you're like, oh, when you play a horror game, that's how I'm doing it in GTA freaking 3. I shouldn't have to do that in an open world crime action sandbox game. You know what I mean? That's a problem. But, no, look, I enjoyed it when it was fun, but now, I don't know. It becomes less fun when you beat it. But I can't wait to dive back into the GTA Vice City. That review will be coming up soon. Again, hope you enjoy my review. If you probably will disagree, but that's fine. Just tell me why you think it's great or why you think it's horrible. I don't really care. We'll talk about it in the comments. I think it'll be fun to kind of have a little discussion about Grand Theft Auto 3. Again, it did a lot good for the gaming world, but in today's standards, it's just not that fun. Thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.